If and when you attempt to grab me by the pussy, I hope it's during that special time of the month, so my flow could bleed all over your fingers. I have a feeling you will be no stranger to having dead blood on your hands. I have a feeling you'll be well acquainted with the feminine rage, the utter hysteria, for surely you know the effect that you have on us playthings, us women, whose body formed your decrepit thing. It will be a conversation between my natural shedding and your blasphemous ego. Another period where the walls of this womb will not host life. Another period where the walls of a man's body will not contain the death of his pride. And so you will fall, as elevated as you are, believing bodies bend to your beckoning fingers, attempting to wriggle inside of them, believing you have been born with certain inalienable rights endowed by your supporters to dominate those who will not follow along with their harebrained schemes as you turn your opinion into facts and follow the patterns of your fascist comrades. But as you try to control me, Mr. President, I want you to remember the trees and the dirt, the sand and the sky, the water and the wind. I come from this earth that you have allowed to pass you by. I want you to remember she can swallow you whole. And isn't that what you want? A woman who will swallow as you spit your vituperation into the eyes of those nations who only seek refuge, as you dehumanize bodies to convince yourself of willing sacrifice, children lost from cage to careless, all because you don't know what worth is. So yeah, maybe you're right. We should build a wall around your hateful ignorance so that the bile and blood of your shame does not seep into the free lands of our minds, so that your misogyny and misinformation will not infect our youth, so that your shithole perspective will not contaminate our conscience. Yeah, maybe you were a star, but I'm sure black holes spend their time remembering their past just as well in order to justify their tendency to take, to corrode, to dissolve all things into nothing, like all things under your hands, like this nation under your command, like my pussy over which you boast control, and just like every other citizen, exhausted after having spent long nights fighting you off, I will lay before you, spent like our tax dollars, praying for it to all be over soon. And after you have spent so long fucking me, Mr. President, we will both be thanking God that I am not pregnant with your bastard ideologies.